Alright, it looks like nothing's broken yet, and that's precisely what I wanted. Right. Those of you who care, give a damn at all, or just feel like you need to watch something to fill out the time in the morning or in the day, wherever you may be, welcome back to Fate Grand Order, Epic of Remnant. And for today's lesson, I'm going to do something a little different. I'm not going to be doing like a major farming stream or anything that intense. What I'm going to be doing today is giving a little lesson on CE bomb craft essence bomb making. What is a craft essence bomb? Craft essence bombs are the fastest ways to get your max limit broken cards up to level 100. That being said, that doesn't necessarily mean this process is fast or easy. It's actually quite taxing and a pain in the butt. But before that, I'm going to do a quick round of farming. And just so you know right now, the three... Please be quiet, Nobu. So we have 3 items that we have to collect in the shop right now. That much we all understand. Right now, the best node for... Oh god, I'm going to have to look up what exactly the item is. The best node we have currently available for Hiragumo drops is going to be the Rider node that we're currently sitting on. And that's going to be the best node for, I think it's just a couple more days. Because right now we're starting to get to the point where better and better nodes for everything is going to start coming out very slowly. Like even tomorrow's node is still going to be good for from this point out. Hiragumo nodes are just going to start cropping up, and they're going to get better and better and better until we get to the final node, which releases God knows when. It's going to be absolutely wonderful for Hiragumo, and for the most part, I think that last node is actually hannoji point farming. So point farming node in a few days, everyone. So if you still haven't reached that million, that 1.5 million, if you're looking for that crystallized lore, that'll definitely be your chance to do so. If I remember correctly, we already have the... I believe we're going to be getting the best... Oh, what is that other item? I wasn't even around for this one. All I know is that the little bombs, I believe we're getting the best node for that tomorrow. So if you haven't picked any of those up, either tomorrow's Lancer node is going to be your best friend, or the Hell Berserker node that was available from the beginning is going to also be your best friend on that, because you can pick up, I think with enough max limit broken craft essences, I want to say probably 100 of those little bomb pots per drop, per run, and that's actually not bad. I mean, with some effective apple farming, you could definitely get yourself going. With enough after-party orders in the team, though, you'll probably either want to do the Saber Hell node for farming, or what appears to be the upcoming Caster node. I'm probably going to make my living at that Caster node in 2 days, because it's hearts, and hearts is good farming. Everyone needs more hearts. I don't understand why I need so many hearts. I wish the shops would give out more than 10 at a time. I hate my life. Right, I will do 1 round of farming for the current item. I need that Jalter back. And then after that, I'll get into the basics of hannoji point farming as far as the dailies go, as to what sort of basic team you should be running and building up. And then we'll get into craft essence bombs. This is going to be a very quick video today. Not that I'm short on time. I mean, I am short on time, but I'm just going to try and make everything concise as possible, try and have as little dead air as possible. I'm just trying to be better. And for everyone that's been in here, hello. I'm sorry I didn't acknowledge you guys at the beginning. I just want to try and get my little speech and spiel out as quickly as possible today, because there is a lot to go over, and it's only going to get a bit more intense. Don't worry, by farming the pots out of the coming nodes, you'll be able to get just about everything you need for Monte Cristo, or whatever other servant you are trying to build up. Although yes, octuplet crystals are a premium. Right now, I don't think hannoji event has a crystal node that you can farm. Forgive the brief pause, I'm looking. No, we do not have an octuplet crystal node. We can only get them from the shop. So that means getting the octuplet crystals out of the shop is even more valuable. We do have a phoenix feather node in the archer node coming out in, oh god, probably 3 to 4 days here. So be careful on that one. Salter and Ozzy. Ooh! So I assume Ozzy paid you a grand ol' visit. Well, let's keep him happy. Oh, of course. Embers is always a priority. Tiny bit of static. I'm not sure if I can fix that right now. I apologize for that. It probably has to do a lot more with my service provider. Believe me, one of the things I would like to do is get like an improved phone and an improved headset so I could do these streams a little cleaner. But that's an investment for definitely another time. Alright, now that that was a ton of buttons, wait, one more. Okay, now we can go. I guarantee it's probably my internet. Cox Communications is not kind when it's only giving me like a 6 MB upload speed. Yeah, that Nobu was turbo dead. So yeah, even with carrying just a Nobu. I didn't mean for this to be a pun stream. Oh, that's real good. Okay, so as you can see, even with just a +2 borrowed craft essence from a friendless CE, that's a lot of Hiragumo drops. So this is a great place to keep yourself seated for a bit. It's going to be full of rider pieces. And as far as I'm aware, you can get horseshoes out of this. I had it once, because, you know, horse guys equals horseshoes. Just don't expect the horseshoe drops. It's low chance, all that good stuff, and I'm getting minimal hannoji points right now because I'm not using everyone that I should. No, I don't want you to be sorry for puns. No. Be as punny as you like. We're supposed to be having a Gouda time. Okay, so daily hannoji point farming. This is the big thing I'm going to get out of the way now, because it's a lesson I promised I would give, and I failed to give it. So, for the daily hannoji point 1 AP farming, the most efficient way you're going to do this is search for a saber that has the Gudao CE max limit broken. All those little diamonds need to be filled in. Why? That's a 160% point bonus. It's a massive, massive multiplier to how many points you're going to get out of the dailies. It is useful. It is useful. I cannot stress this enough. Oh yes, this event is in 1,000% all the cheese. All right, now let me get a proper lineup going so I could show you what exactly this needs to look like for maximum farming, and I'll show you a team that doesn't have maximum farming going, just so it's... And anyone can do this. It's not meant for just the whaliest of whales. Everyone should be able to do this. One of the other benefits of these particular nodes is that they don't necessarily need the highest level people to function either, nor does it need all like 4 and 5 star servants. So what you're going to be able to do is field a team of low cost, very hyper efficient servants and be able to farm points. This is a very rough, very basic max point team. I'm missing a couple of craft essences still. I still don't even have one from the shop. But that little number you see flashing in the top left corner, that's plus 490%. That shows how efficient and crazy you can get with all of this. What it means is that always make your support that Okita with that max limit broken CE. Because no matter what, that is 160% flat that you're getting right there. Bring Nobu, give her the Gudao CE. That's another 90% you're getting just for having that. If you happen to have your own Okita, great. Put as many Gudao craft essences as you can. Use people like Emiya, use Lancer, use Ushiwakamaru, use Benkei, use Mephistopheles, use Medusa. All of those people have bonuses. They all grant point bonuses. If you're really insane and crazy and you have like a bunch of max limit broken Gudaos, I'm pretty sure your point bonuses could be like 600% plus or some nonsense. I have no doubt in my mind. But this right now is just a general stratagem for what your team should look like when you do these 1 AP dailies, because you can only do them once, obviously. So make the most of it and climb that point ladder as fast as you can. I'm not going to worry about that node right now, though, because now I need to get into the meat of today's lesson, and that is craft essence bombs, a topic that I've been meaning to do for a while and have been very much putting off for no other reason other than I am lazy. So for now, the easy way to start craft essence bomb making is to just fill your entire craft essence box. Like, the best way to start this is you're going to start with ideally 300 support 300 CE cards. And that just means summoning until your craft essence list can hold no more. This also means you're going to get a bunch of servants, a bunch of foe cards in the meantime, just little bits of free QP and experience. That's fine. Because even servants you're not planning on leveling immediately can still use the low, like 10 and 20 up foe cards for HP and attack. Every point helps. Need more Nobu? Yeah, no, that's why I just gave that little rundown on the dailies. With that daily multiplier event thing going, and how you could run with Okita and Nobu and all that wonderful stuff. Emiya also getting the bonuses. You could do the dailies. In theory, if you participated last year and got the craft essences from last year, you could do just the dailies alone and get every copy of Nobu that you need. That's how hyper efficient this could be. And they're giving us 2 weeks to do it. So it's not unreasonable for us to get Nobu. I only just got my second one very recently. It won't be terribly difficult, and we're getting basically a point node coming up. Hi, Jade. You want to say hi too? You want to say hi? Yeah, you just want to be in here. Good dog. Now, what you're looking for when you're doing the craft essence farming is that craft essence number to reach over 300, and you're looking for stuff like black keys, because those are going to be a bunch of fodder experience later. I know, I just gave a shout out to my dog on stream. Aren't I special? Not like every other person who's already done that. Ooh. I know, I do. She is a good dog. And today she's very energetic. Yes, I'm talking about you. So as you can see, I'm not giving a shit about what's happening in the friend point thing. I mean, if I get another Angra Mainyu during all this, that'd be hilarious. That'd be actually really funny to have him to show up on stream, like, surprise! Yeah, as you can see, getting to 300 craft essences is... Oh yeah, all the memes. Getting to 300 CEs with friend points is going to be kind of expensive as far as friend point reserves go, so that's fine. I feel like I'm cheating mostly because I have Merlin, so that makes it a lot easier. But enough about that. So when you're ready to make your first craft essence bombs, which you're going to do, and this is a very simple set of steps, this is also a very complex set of steps, because I feel like I may have butchered the instructions the other day. Don't mind my crappy low amount of QP. I'm also probably going to fix that during the hannoji event. First things first, you're going to do... Actually, the first thing that I'm going to do is fold these together. I'm folding things together in preparation for an event that's going to make a rerun next year. So ignore me while I prepare for Fate Zero Rerun 2. I think that's all the Gias scrolls I needed. Oh no, I didn't want to do that. Yep, that's 5 max limit broken Gias scrolls. Awesome, that I am set for next year. Or at least like the beginning part of next year. Okay. So when you're ready, when you have all of your memery ready to go, step 1... Find a craft essence you have a ton of CE material for. I'll take this one. Start with a 1-star. And we're going to... That's level 10. I can't pick that. I can pick something that's not level 10. Actually, I'll pick these because there's so few of these. In order to start the craft essence bomb. Or do I already have one? Do I have a shell? I'm going to scan my inventory to see if I actually have an active shell running. Okay, I do. So what you're first going to do is make a shell. What that is you're going to max limit break any 1-star CE. In this case, I've chosen Tenacity. I put 4 copies of it into itself. What you'll see is... Well, just this. This is the bare bones... what your bomb is going to look like at the beginning. When the outer casing is done, what we're then going to do is start taking craft essences and folding a bunch of them all together. And the most efficient way to do this is to pick any given 1-star, and you're going to fuse approximately 17 others into it. Why is it 17? Well, that's what gets you to the max level. And you're going to repeat this hopefully 3 times. I say hopefully 3 times because it doesn't always work that way. Life isn't that neat. Life is messy sometimes when you're trying to make these. I totally get it. So do your best to make as many of these as you can. Because having a bunch of level 10 craft essences is very necessary for the next step. Don't worry if there's bonus XP gained. This is just very hyper-effective condensing of garbage. And you'll notice very quickly that your craft essence pool will definitely shrink. It's very nice. It's an efficient way to use it. Because for the longest time, I was being dumb, and I basically just burned my craft essences. I didn't know how to make CE bombs. You're going to have a few stragglers left over. That's fine. They're going to be necessary for the next step anyway. Okay, so I think I was able to make 3 of those. Didn't matter if I was or wasn't. That, as we can already see, I'm already down to 247 craft essences. So very hyper-efficient condensing. Because now we have a shell. We have a few parts to go into the next step. Step 3. Take any 2-star. Any 2-star craft essence. I'll take this one. I like using opportunity just because the picture's pretty. I'm less inclined to throw it out and accidentally delete it if it's pretty. So the only thing you do, you don't max limit break anything is in 2 stars or higher. What you do is you take the level 10 craft essences that you've made before, a couple of level 1s, and you fold all of them into this. You're getting your level 2 craft essence to max level. And you're going to repeat that process 3 times. As taxing as it's going to be. It'll take a while. You're obviously going to have to refill your points, burn some more cards, refill your points, burn some more cards. This is kind of normal. I can make just 1 more of these, but I think I also already had another one waiting to go. Be very careful and make sure you don't accidentally pick your shell when you start fusing stuff together like this. And if necessary, use an extra 2-star craft essence to fill in the XP gap. Because you just want to get these to their max level. Now, I think I may actually have a couple more of these that are level 15 in hiding somewhere. Do I? If not, I'll forcibly accelerate the next step. Yeah, I could force accelerate the next step. It's not going to bug me. I have a ton of shells because space was a problem. You could either delete the shells or start fusing them into, or start putting them into a blank, start putting them into blank CE, start putting them into level 2s. Or you could just sell them and start over from scratch. You're not losing a lot of progress. You're not losing a lot of QP. It's not the end of the world. It's not a big deal. It does suck minorly, though. Ignore what I'm doing because it's hyper inefficient to be doing it this way. Because at that point, you're just wasting a bunch of material. So ignore what I'm doing right now. This is a bad step. We're just going to say that I had enough level 1 CEs to make the 3 parts for this step. Also, I have the friend points to spare, so it's not going to hurt me. If you're wondering, though, if you ever have to do what I just did, the magic number is 19 2-star CEs. Not that you ever want to, because I am a bad man. Then at that point, you have... what is this? Yeah, look, I have 3 level 15 opportunity CEs. Ooh, this is good. So what I'm going to do, because I'm a meme lord, I'm going to take a black keys for the next step. Next step, poke your 3-star craft essence. For me, it's black keys. Take the level 15 2-star craft essences you made. The math is done perfectly well, so you will only need 3 of these. That'll bring it to max level every time. And look. Now, after this step is going to be the longest, most arduous, and difficult pain in the butt process I could ever imagine. So now after this step is the part that really sucks. Because now I bet you're wondering, well, what are we going to do with the 3-star? We can't fuse any higher to 4-star because the friend point system only gives us 1 to 3-star craft essences. That's why things like these black keys, you're going to make about 15 to 17 of them. It takes a long time. You're not going to get this done overnight unless you've been friend point farming, have a ton left over from Christmas, and you've gotten rid of all of the pile of Nobu craft essences that I know are just going to be sitting here for the next eternity. Which I could actually start making use of by feeding into the CE fodder right now, which is going to be nice. This is precisely what they were built for. Is to just stuff all these in here. Point is, you're going to make a bunch of these. Once you do that, we go back to the shell. This thing that's been sitting here for a while you've been making all the bomb parts, yeah, now it's finally going to get its use. When you're ready, you throw these level 20 3-star CEs with all of that bonus XP intact, and they're just going to get crammed right on in here. And as you can see, even from just 2, this bomb has already grown a tremendous amount. That tells you there's a lot of XP just sitting in a craft essence bomb. When this thing hits level 50, it's going to be granting, I think it's 1.6 million plus XP to whatever craft essence you fuse it into. At that point, when that is level 50, that's when you go back to any of these craft essences that you like here, like Holy Night Supper. Or if you, I don't know, let's say you have a max limit broken, Partake with the King. That'd be a really good one to level up too. Or Golden Sumo, that's my next pet project. Or for me, what I need to finish out right now is Holy Night Sign for Jack, because Jack's a good girl, and she gets whatever she wants when she needs it. You put those craft essence bombs little by little into here. With craft essence bombs, it's okay to only fuse them one at a time in a max limit broken card, because who knows, you could get a super or great success. Which would be a nice pinch more experience, and it keeps it mostly efficient. But with the method I've just shared, and it's been something that's been posted and redone and retold 1,000 times, it's nothing new or special. With something like that, that's how you get your level 100 max limit broken CEs. It's not something that's ridiculous and out of reach. It is time consuming. It does need friend points, or a very patient soul who is willing to collect that friend point summon every single day, because that's what it really takes. And because it's something that's kind of exploitable, that's probably why the XP curve is horrendous. I mean, my next craft essence bomb will probably not finish leveling up Holy Night Sign. I could just say that right now, because I'm not wrong. I mean, if it does, then great. I'll be happy and be wrong about that too. But this is how you do your craft essence bombs. Why are they important? Big numbers are big numbers. This will be granting 1,500 HP and 1,000 extra attack onto Jack the Ripper when it's done. That's an assassin who desperately needs the HP, and she desperately needs the attack boost because assassins have that 0.9 times attack multiplier. This is where the game gets math heavy. This is where it gets very, very much nerd, and you're going to look at someone funny for it. It's important for that reason alone. So, what? I've gone over craft essence bomb making. I've gone over how to hannoji point farm, and I talked your ear off while I was doing the rider node at least once. I think that actually about covers everything I really want to do for this video. As I said, today's stream was going to be short. I didn't want to waste your time. I didn't want to try and have as much dead air as possible. So, if any... Oh god, I'm going to make this sound like a high school presentation and it's going to suck. If anyone has any questions, I will gladly now take them. Feel free to ask about anything regarding the event or favorite servants or whatever. I don't mind filling the time with something. And struggling to find the right friend to drag into this node. Because I need to drag someone with... No, you're going to get killed. I need to drag someone with the right craft essence into this, or it's just going to be very sad farming. Oh, that'll work. I will say this, though. This event is a very generous rerun of hannoji. I didn't expect 2 weeks at all. I mean, I wasn't around for the last one, and that was purposely my fault. I was stubborn. I was at a point where I was actually really frustrated with the game. I wasn't sure I was going to pick it up again after I left in a huff like a petulant child. No, I didn't have best Kohai in party. I'm just gonna say that I'm giving her a break. Nor does she need to participate. She is free to relax and lounge, and be best Kohai on vacation. As well as Waver. Waver is also not in my party. He is free to relax too, because also it's a rider node. I'm not gonna trouble him with stuff he doesn't care about. I will say this, though. Best Kohai did stay in my party through... basically, ever since the end of the London chapter, she became a core part of the team. After London, because I had been playing since the beginning of the game, I got all of her skills up to level 10 as quickly as possible, as soon as I was able to. Yeah, no. MASH is a very good way to hold on to the hannoji point CEs if you don't have... like, let's say you're just starting the game, you only just completed Fuyuki, you're not going to have all the bonus point servants, and I totally get that. That's going to be a thing. And there's no shame in it. So, if you don't have everyone to fill out the ranks, it's not a problem to just have MASH hold on to the Gudao CE, because that's still 30% bonus hannoji points. Take what you could get, and she's 0 cost, so whatever. Who likes free stuff? I think everyone. Ooh. Well, that's gonna happen. Yeah, MASH is going to be a good way to hold she's always a very good way to hold event CEs. Especially because later events like focusing... Free NP up on Nova Nova, yes please, yeah. Well, that didn't quite work as planned, but I'll still take it. But I will say is this, I've actually enjoyed the event. I didn't expect to pull Lokita. I'm sad I didn't stream pulling her. But I was also doing it, like, just before going to work when it happened. So it was bizarre for me to just see rainbows as I was putting my shoes on and leaving the door. It's like, well, okay, this is now a thing. I guess I could give a tiny little bit about the shop, even though no one's going to give a damn, and everyone's probably already looked at the shop. Oh, and for anyone with any confusion on the event, I just realized there are a couple of points that are confusing, because if you haven't seen a point ladder event yet, they kind of suck. Like, people don't like point ladders, and I don't blame them. Some people were kind of pissed after the Onigashima 3 million point ladder that had to be climbed. That was not kosher to a lot of people. But the point ladder here is really nice and easy. It's just get to 1 million. Here, right at the top, is that last copy of Nobu. Now, if you already have Nobu, you're just probably thinking, I don't want to go through this. This is BS. No one gives a damn. I just want to get my event materials and get out of here. Well, since we have our weird little bit of clairvoyance, what you could do is just keep all the extra Nobus in storage, because next year we get the update that allows us to take extra event welfare servants that we've gotten and turn them into rare prisms. I already have 5 Santa Salters waiting to become rare prisms at my behest, so it's going to happen to quite a few people. It'll be interesting. If you do manage to climb this point ladder further, though, get yourself to 1.5 million points, congratulations, that's a crystallized lore. That's someone's skill going to level 10. Just don't make that skill instinct, and I don't have a problem with you. Instinct is garbage. But yeah, these awful little craft essences are going to be important cornerstones of getting everything here done. The idea was for you to try and get these on day 1, so then you could do the most efficient point farming possible. Not everyone has the time to sit there and farm and melt your brains doing this. We all have our own lives. We all have things we want to do. Some of us work, and some of us just forget to do this at the end of the day. I have forgotten my login bonuses. It sucks. Especially when you forget on day 6, and it's like, oh, today was supposed to be a ticket, wasn't it? Or was that yesterday? Shit. Well, I guess I don't get a ticket now. Now I get a dust. Thanks, game. 10 out of 10. We'll play again. And then I'll just pick it up again. Oh, yeah, no. For anyone just doing... Like, I think point ladders are probably some of the most... For me, they're the most friendly kind of event. Because you're not stuck collecting 10,000 or 12,000 of a given material, and you're stressing your brain out because, like, oh man, we only have 9 days. Oh god, this node isn't out yet. What do I do? Whereas this is like, here's a daily point booster event where you could get a ton of points really quickly. But again, this is a rerun of an event that happened very early in Fate Grand Order's life cycle, so it is going to be mellow, and that's actually a positive thing. Now, as you guys could see, the only thing I have left to collect is 2 golden skulls. So, I feel confident that I can complete hannoji without melting down and crying that I failed to get Nobu, just like I did last year, and later kicked myself in the butt for during the summer event, when Nobu was necessary for farming. So we'll see what happens. I'm again sorry that I'm not doing a 10 pull on my stream today. I already spent enough quartz just trying to get after party order just for the sake of having after party order for farming. Because craft essences for farming is clearly how the game knows they're going to get their money. So, that being said, everyone putting up with me again, seriously, thank you. Thank you for putting up with me. Thank you for putting up with all this. I know everyone has their own choice in who they want to watch, who they enjoy watching do these streams, and that's fine. Whether it's me or anyone else, whatever. Whoever makes you happy, whatever is going to keep your attention the most, just do it. And I guess for now, thanks for joining me. I have no clue when my next Fate Grand Order stream is going to be. I have no clue what the set of events looks like ahead for anyone. I have failed to look. Last I remember, we're going to be getting a second Gouda Gouda event, this time for a Berserker named Cha-Cha. And then after that is when the basically pre-party and party for Fate Grand Order CCC collaborative begins. And that's where everyone's going to stress the hell out. So I give a big fat good luck to anyone on that. For those who don't know what CCC is, you need, I think the requirement to even participate was Clear Solomon. So it's going to be rough. Not everyone's going to be able to do it. There's going to be a lot of salt and hair pulling on the internet, in the Reddit threads, probably in a couple of YouTube channels too. It'll be fun to watch. But for now, thanks for watching Silverwolf. Have a good afternoon. I'm going to get ready for work in a bit. And whatever your gacha pools may be, or whatever your hopes are for your precious salt, make sure to keep those hopes nice and positive. The salt knows when you're angry and will only fuel your anger. It's like the internet. You're feeding a troll, so don't. Take care, everyone.